Good afternoon. Happy Valentine's Day. Brandon here from Beast Mode Trading. Wanted to give you guys just a quick little recap on Beast Mode Boogie, one of our newest tools, aka systems that we use in our room, and how we are oftentimes on the correct side of the move, stress-free. We follow our plan. We use proper risk management, and we stay consistent. If you do that, you have a very high probability to capture many large moves. We do lose sometimes, but more times than not, you're going to get a green bag. And you're going to be done for the day. We focus on 2 to 3 winning trades in our live chat room. And once you get those 2 to 3 winners, we encourage folks to keep their money and go enjoy the rest of the day. With that being said, you can make a good amount of money, whatever you want, depending on your account size. So a common question I get a lot of the times is, how much can you make? How much will I make? And that answer is universal. And I simply say this: you could trade one contract profitably. You could trade 10 contracts, 50 contracts, or 100. It's all in sync with your account size. So I could help you with proper risk management per your account size. If I know your account size, then I can give you a better recommendation of what you could potentially see. But once again, I can't guarantee anything's going to happen on your end because I don't know what the market's going to do, as each day is uniquely different. Some days we get grand slams out the gate. Other days we get grand slams and power hour. So I just want to show you how we trade this. We trade out the gate method. Whatever color our candle is, we get a real aggressive entry. If you do not like aggressive entries, you wait for a candle reset, and then you'll take the rules that we like to share. Green candle above the green line, red candle below the red line. You wait for a reset, and you have a high probability to finish the day green. How you can capture your 2 to 3 winners all within the first couple hours and be done for the day. So I don't want to take too much of your time. It's Valentine's Day. Let's dive in real quick. On this day, we were out the gate long, and we moved in our favor. Then we got that reset right here. Our smart price band is green. We got the reset. Then we took calls again right there and went in our favor. How long do you want to stay into the trade? That's totally up to each individual. I look for consistent winners, meaning if the stock moves 25, 30, 40 cents in my favor, I throw a stop loss in, and then I sell out of 80% of my trade with a tighter stop. And then once price breaks that previous previous area on the chart that I put that stop loss in, I'll wait for it to break, and then I'll throw in my stop loss or my trail stop loss on the last 20%. So sometimes you're going to get larger winners on the runners, and I'll show you a perfect example what I mean by that. So if you traded this today, you would have went long out the gate, went from 33 cents, depending on when you got in, hit a high of 57. We'd be looking for, if you got in here about 30 cents, we'd be looking for about 60 cents and higher. If it moves real fast in your favor, you can get some IV height. So, I mean, if you're up 10 or 15 cents on the option side, throw a 5-center in. Oftentimes, we'll see a little dip. You can get in down here on 23 cents and hit a high of 56 cents in 2, 3, 4, and 5 minutes. So, I mean, that's good money. So, anyway, we got movement here out the gate, enough for us to put a 5-cent trail in and capitalize on a winner. 1-0. We took this trade and went on to be 2-0. We got another reset. You take a buy here. Guess what? 3-0. And on trades like this, I like it because you enter here at 66 cents. You're looking for it to go up to about 85, 90 cents. You put a trail in, and look what happens. Boom. 80% of my trade, I'm in a trail stop right here. And the last two, like the last 20%. So a theoretical example would be I take 10 contracts. I take 10 contracts here. My stop loss will be my first red candle, or if it moves 25, 30 cents in my favor, I like to put in a 5-cent trail stop on 80% of my portfolio, or for my portfolio, my trade. And an example of 10 contracts, it would be 8 contracts. I would throw in 3, 4, or 5-center trail, and then at this area, I'd wait for it to break it. Never broke it. So on my last 20%, it would be risk free. I put a trail stop so large that I'd be only winning 1 or 2 cents. So that's what I do. Why do I do that? So you see how here our smart line turns red, right? and we would take some puts. So on this example right here, I'm going to show you how letting something run can benefit you more than just selling out immediately. So if you take a trade and we take puts here, we had to deal with the retrace, but our candles are what color? They're still red. So we did not get stopped out. So what we're looking for, a 10 contract example, we entered this at 34 cents. We're looking for about 10 to 14 cents on the share side, which would be right here, right? And once this came, we put a trail stop in on 80% or 8 contracts, and you probably didn't get stopped out to on this candle. So then you get a reset. So I would put a trail in on my last 20%, right back up here to break even, but just put a couple cents in profit, on the option side. So essentially that would be my stop loss, theoretically in a perfect world situation on the trailing stop, right? So we're out of 80% of our trade. I'm going to remove this line. Then how do I get out of the last 20%? I wait for a break on this one. Once this candle broke this support for a breakout down again, I then engaged my last 20% or 2 shares or 2 contracts, and then you capture more. You put another 5 center in, and you may get stopped out. Maybe here, you might get stopped out right there. So now instead of you getting stopped out up here, I'll offset the lines. You actually had a couple runners, and you get stopped out maybe down here at this line. So you see the difference of the 2 lines? That's an additional 40 cents on the share side, which is huge in the option world. That is the perfect example of why I choose to scale out of my contracts, trading Beast Mode Boogie. So that's on this day. Well, I'll show you a couple other days this week. We took here was an example. Our candles were red. We wait for it to go against us. You enter in a put, and it fell down here. So you got into a put about 70 cents. It fell back down here to about 65 cents. Guess what? You might have gotten in here, but guess where the stop out is? Your first green candle. So if you got in here at 68 cents, even say 60 cents, say you got in right here at this line. This out the gate method was our first loss this week, and this is our only loss using this week. You'd sell out right there. So the difference of the share side, 61 to 81, is only 20 cents. Not that big of a loss. So if you're more conservative, you would have taken a buy order right here, right above this green line, 84 cents. You'd be looking for about 390.04. It came up here to 390, so you put a trail stop in. You got stopped out for a very small winner, but most importantly, you're green, right? So then you get into a situation down here. Guess what? We do lose on this system, so that's why you have to use proper risk management. You take this trade right here at 28 cents. You actually get stopped out up here about 90. So if you take 90 minus 28, give or take, it's about 60 cents on the share side. You just lost 60% of the delta of whatever contract you traded. So this day was horrible, right? But if you follow the rules and you stick with it, I'm going to show you how we got out of this hole and still finished the day on the green side. So we took if you took a loss on this, it was real minor. You got a win there. You got a little bit back. You took a loss here, but guess what? You went long again. And the same distance that you lost here, that thing went up in your favor, right? So you got a winner, right? You got a winner on this side, got stopped out maybe up here. And then the last 20% of our contracts, we put, or our position, we put in a trail stop over there. So now we're still red on the day, but now we're very small red on the day. Then our candles turn red. We come over here, we take puts. Guess what? We're looking for it to fall down to about 70 cents, 75 cents right here. We put a trail in. And guess what happens? We put a trail in, we're able to reap this reward. We bounce here. And then once it breaks this, you put a trail in the last part of your position. So now you're out of this trade. After this trade happened, we were back on the green side yet again. And you could have been done for the day. But if you chose to keep going, you would have taken some puts here. Since we are getting closer to 11, we tell people once it moves a couple cents in your favor, just put a trail stop in. And just let it go. So in this example, it did not really move our 20 cents in our favor. So we would actually taken a small loss on this one, 71 up here to 93, another 20-cent share side loser. But we get back in here, and guess what? You put your trail in again about up here, and you get stopped out over here. And then once it broke this, you put a trail in your remaining contracts, and you're able to reap the reward again. So once again, you're back on the green side. That's a horrible day, but you're still green on the day. And that's how easy it is. That is how easy it is trading. You come to the next day with the plan. Out the gate, we go puts. We got a winner, 1-0. Then we, right here, we went long, and we reversed out for a 56 to 80, about 25 cents on the share. So we're 1-0. This trade we lose. Then we take puts again right here. And guess what happens? Look at the move down. We took puts here. We put a trail stop about right here, 25. We put a trail stop about right here. And guess what? We ended up getting stopped out on this wick right here. So we ended up getting a winner from 391.22 down here to about 390, over a dollar delta. So trades like this can happen sometimes. Then we got stopped out. We're still holding our 20% left. We put a line here on the breakout down. You lock it in right here. And guess what? You got another winner. Then you get another reset here, right? And you went from 29 cents. We're looking for about 390. Guess what happens? We won on 80% of our position. The other 20% we took a wash on. Green on the day. That's all that matters. Here we take another put trade right here at 10 cents. This thing fell down to about 70 cents, 40 cents of movement, another winner. Here we'd enter again, 19, fell down here to about 64 cents, another winner. Oh, guess what happens? We enter here and we take a loss. So on this specific day, this was a beautiful day, and let's see what we would have went. 1-0, 1-1, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. I'm sorry, 5-1 because that loser, right? 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. We get this loser 5-2, but our losers are way smaller than our typical winners. And then we reverse long right here, 6-2. And at that point, I mean, you're green on the day, keep your money. Let's go to the next day. Just showing you some plans. We go long out the gate, went against us. We stuck our grounds. You got a winner out of it. Then we close back down here. We went short. Now we're 2-0. Then right here, we go up from 7 cents to 22 cents. You may have put a trail in, or you may have taken a small loss. There's potential there to put a trail in, even though it's in 1 minute. And that's kind of why I like to scalp, you know. But if you're looking for your 2 trades, guess what? 1 winner, 2 winners. You're done now within the first half hour of the day. I would log out, or I would go back from 10 contracts and only trade 1 contract or 2 just to have some fun with the team, you know. And that's what I teach them all the time. Trading, we want to be consistent, and that's it. So after we take any more trades, as soon as you go up a couple cents, go in a trail stop, and here you're taking a wash. Here you're taking, it looks like a small move, but it goes from 74 cents down to 50. That's about 25% of whatever delta you chose. So if your delta is 60 cents, you're getting 15 cents on the option side, and that adds up a lot. You know, you get 15, 15, 5, 15, 15, 30, 45. Before you know it, you're up 50 cents for the day, taking these quick little scalps. And that's why people call me Scalp Daddy in the room, you know. Then we take some calls here again at around 10 cents. It goes up here to about 38. That's enough to get out for a winner. Here you take a trade, enough to get out for a winner. Here would be your loser. You reverse into puts, and you're always back on that great side again. You know, so more times than not, we're on the correct side of the moves. You know, right here would be an example. We do lose, but guess what? If you're only using a couple % of your account, as we teach in our room, this trade doesn't bother you because you enter here at 389, you get stopped out at 389.30. But then you take a put trade here, 389.58, and it drops 50 cents. That's a good situation to be in, you know. So there's another green day using Beast Mode Boogie. I know you guys are seeing a common trait now with our systems here, and that's why people love it. Here, we would take some calls out the gate. Boom, 1 winner. Then our line's still green. We take some calls here, 2 winners. Then we take some more calls here, 3 winners. We take more calls here, 4 winners. We take calls here. Oh, guess what? We lost. But let me ask you this. If you got 4 winners, I mean, after 2 trades and you got 2 winners, you get to go enjoy the day, risk-free, 100% to be green. Guess what? Then you don't have to do anything until the next day. And that's, like I said, that's what I really preach to the room. So I just want to show you a quick little recap of Beast Mode Boogie, how it worked and how we were able to extract money daily using this just on SPY. You don't have to stay up late and research. You just come in every day, and whatever SPY wants to do for us on that day, that's what we're doing. So if you want to join the team, reach out. We day trade, swing trade, crypto trade. We sell options. We're involved in OTCs. We do a little bit of everything. You know, diversification is key, aka risk management. Hey, you guys have a blessed day. Happy Valentine's Day. And until next time, we'll chat again. Beast Mode out.